So children's intensive care is essentially the looking after all the sickest children in the hospital. On this unit you will see babies, you'll see infants, you'll see toddlers, you'll see young children, and you'll see teenagers as well. And the kind of conditions that they might be suffering from, they will vary too.
And then can we cut these off? Yeah, and kids are amazing. They just bounce back so quickly from the most incredible situations. I mean, we look after all these cardiac babies and they, you know, they come out of open heart surgery and within 24 hours they're back on the wards.
Every story begins, it was a normal day and they were going to school and they were fit and well, and then ends in a shocking way.
Someone get some adrenaline now, please. Strong adrenaline. Can someone start some CPR, please?
You're progressing through the predictable elements of the day, and then something absolutely unexpected comes out at you, and you have to rethink how the heck this thing became so unexpected.
It's just clear. It needs to be up in here and now.
And people put their trust in you at the most vulnerable time of their, of their lives. So if you can do something good and save that life or make that life better, then that's very satisfying.
Even now, he has no real idea of how close he came, and that's incredible. From the bystander that resuscitates someone, to the paramedic that turns up, to the helicopter crew that brings them here, to the radiologists that diagnose the abnormalities, to us who keep them going while they're here, to the orthopaedic and the neurosurgeons that correct the abnormalities, to the neurologists and the rehabilitation people that get people from that acute moment of tragedy back to normal life.
And we always ask them to come back to the cells. So we see a number of them a few years later and they're growing up normally and leading full lives, and that's really nice.
I do remember that recently during the Olympics, the captain, I think, of the wheelchair rugby team was one of the first children I treated with meningococcal disease on the unit. Whatever it was, 10 years ago. So that was quite a treat to see him come back and see us.
I certainly have the utmost empathy for the parents, because I just can't imagine what they're going through, and I find it incredible how brave they can be in those situations.
Children survive, they are resilient, but they can get really sick, and it's immensely rewarding to turn sickness into survivors. That's sort of what I do.
The idea that you could go into work one day and make a difference to somebody that will still be making a difference 70 years later, you don't have to explain why you do something like that, it's obvious.